Alright guys, Warhorse Bar. And I brought it out here for two reasons. One, the smell. It's got this, I'm gonna say it, and my wife thought the same thing, Christmas spice note in it. Second, it ain't a plug. It's crumble cake. Readily broken with your fingers. So, if you guys don't like plugs, because you're like, oh, I don't like screwing with the cutting it and everything, Warhorse Bar. It's crumble cake in my opinion. But, the constituents are dark-fired Kentucky, air-cured and mature red Virginia. Now, there is a topping on this. I think it's cocoa, something else. I didn't look on tobacco reviews. I did see Russ Ouellette a while back do a little snippet about the history of Warhorse, and it was apparently a miner's tobacco back in the day, and they would actually chew it when they were down in the mine, and then they would come up, and if they had extra, they'd smoke it when they come out of the mine. He says this is stout, so I am enjoying it. And my little Dr. Graybo, earthier Graybo tasting pipe. This is not my smallest pipe. I kind of reserve my smallest Dr. Graybo for my strong blends with Latakia in them. So the initial light was a very fragrant burley, and the smell of this is almost Latakia-esque, like an aromatic Latakia with like a Christmas spice. I don't know. That's just where my brain goes with it. Tad bit floral there. I'm just into the first third. And there's a little nicotine there. I'd say comparable for me to Semois, University Flake, maybe a tad stronger University Flake. Up there with Five Guys Burgers, Five Brothers. Although Five Brothers was very harsh to me, this is very smooth. Traditionally, I am not a big dark-fired Kentucky fan, even though I do love burley. But the floral in this is not too overwhelming, at least at this point in time. Right there was a very sweet spice. Alright. Well, I'm going on a journey. Hang with me. I'll come right back. Well, as you can see, it's gotten darker. I am at the halfway point. This tobacco. Okay, let me start by saying I do not like dark-fired Kentucky traditionally. There are now two blends that are predominantly dark-fired Kentucky that I like. The first one being Orlick's Dark Strong Kentucky. It has so much licorice in it, just enough of that burley nuttiness and a little bit of floral, and it's just beautiful. Simple, kind of new age codger smoke. Honestly, if you really wanted to cut hairs, I mean, it's the molasses and anisette is almost like a strong Syrah Raleigh. And now this one. I had to cheat on this one, guys. I had to look it up. There is a spice in this, a topping, a something, and there's differing opinions in tobacco reviews. The only one that I kind of saw looking through most of them, and I've never smelled this, so I can't tell you if that's it, but it is a very unique smell that I haven't smelled in tobacco much. I feel like there's something else I've smelled, but anyway, that would be valerian root, and that was commented by Jim Inks. If that's what this is, it comes through occasionally in the smoke so good that like you puff it faster trying to get another hint of it, and it goes away. So if you sip this, which I would highly recommend for the nicotine reason, because I'm at the halfway point and it has come in, the nicotine has come in. It is stronger than Semois. But has more dimensions than Semois. And therefore, you keep wanting to go on that journey. It's like you find these nuances, and there's a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of cocoa, a little bit of anisette at times, very light on that. Nuttiness from the burley, that a little bit of barbecue note from the dark fired, of course, and just sweetness that rounds it out from the Virginia. But you really don't get those unless you just sip. So, take a couple more puffs here on camera. I never thought I would like this tobacco. Right there. There was that sweetness. There it was again. With that spice. And again, my guess is valerian root. Anybody who watches this video, comment if you've had Warhorse Bar and you've had it more than one time, which is my first time right today. Let me know if you know what that essence is, that spice, that topping. I don't know, whatever it is. Maybe it's another type of leaf. I don't know. It's intoxicating. I would have never thought that I liked this. Ever. Oh, that's really nice. So now, do not smoke this on an empty stomach. This is a full, strong nicotine experience. I have had a very large meal tonight, and I am still feeling it. I'm going very slow, and I'm only at the halfway point. I've been out here an hour. Yeah. But that being said, it's worth every sip, guys. Every sip. So, my wholehearted recommendation, if you like dark fired Kentucky, or even if you don't, because I didn't, and you gotta like nicotine, which I typically don't, but this is okay. I will deal with it because of the flavor profile. Get some Warhorse Bar. Because Old Paladin gives it an A++. Man, oh man. But I'd also say if you're nicotine sensitive, which is I am, get you a small Dr. Grabow, small Medico, one of the old codger pipes, and go slow with it. And sip. Oh, so good sipped. And I'm talking, and now let it go out. All right. With that, I'm going to relight. I'll probably be out here till midnight. I don't care. And we'll see you very soon.